Welcome to another episode of InRange. This is James Reeves' Mossberg that he had gloriously finished in this incredible camouflage. And he gave this to me to do a mud test with, which you haven't seen already. We did a mud test on this glorious Mossberg 500, this true piece of art. But what we're going to do now is trying to improve on this piece of art because we're going to send this to Vang and they're going to do their magic on it. But before they do their magic on it, which I think is quite hilarious, we need to do some pattern testing to show before and after. So we've got a target out here at 15 yards, and what do we got for ammo?
We got some Luce buckshot, which,
Luce.
Whatever that is, it was pretty cheap. We got some Winchester, which is mid-grade. And we have some Federal Law Enforcement, which is some premium stuff.
So why are we doing this at 15 yards?
Because buckshot typically spreads at about 1 inch per yard, and if we're past 15 yards, we're going to start getting pellets off the target.
Okay, so we're going to do a group of 5 of each of these, and then when this comes back from Vang, we're going to show what their magic was.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
With the Luce buckshot.
5 rounds of Luce.
It's stuck in the chamber. So things are not boding well for the Luce.
Is this video cursed?
I think it is.
Clear it.
Yeah, I cleared out the tube.
Good stuff, Luce is. Ready?
Yeah. There it goes.
All right.
Now, hold on.
All right, go back. All right, so it pretty much took up the entire chest.
Yep.
Winchester, double X.
I think that means your shoulder hurts extra.
Yeah. 1X short of triple X.
Well, they couldn't do triple X because Vin Diesel wouldn't sign off on it.
That's true. All right, let's see if this does better. So now, same barrel, just better ammo. Honestly, that looks the same to me. Now we've got Federal Premium Buckshot Flight Control Wad Tactical. Myself, I'm a proponent of controlled wads.
I'm sure you are.
There you go. Now this stuff's supposed to be kind of magical, right?
Supposedly.
In theory, this is the best you can do.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Holy mackerel.
I'm going to aim lower so we can see it.
Yep. That's astonishing.
Yeah,
That is an entirely different gun just based on ammo.
that's pretty damn impressive.
I don't know what the Vang can do to beat that, but it'll be interesting to see. All right, so Luce, the tactical stuff, same performance, better circle.
Yep.
Flight control is amazing.
Yeah, like if you want to actually be responsible for every pellet you fire, you want that.
As far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen now, if I wanted to shoot a gun with buckshot for self-defense, I want that.
Exactly.
Now, in theory, a Vang mod onto this might turn that middle grade ammo to be like the flight control-ish.
I'm not sure the exact percentage of performance increase they guarantee, but it'll be interesting to see because we have enough ammo set aside to shoot the same exact ammo when we get it back.
Well, Vang, we're going to send this to you. In fact, I'll send it to you right now.
Geez, thanks, Carl.
Let's see what we can do. So you just saw a video of the magic being done at Vang Comp on this incredible Mavic88 min-maxed shotgun. So it's now back to us, comped, all that work's been done, and we're going to start off shooting the very cheap Luce buckshot, right? This is the thing that got stuck in the chamber last time.
Yeah, and it recoiled the hardest, if I recall correctly.
It did. So this discussion is not only if it changes the group, but the controllability of the shotgun, right?
Correct.
All right, load her up.
Oh, stuck in the chamber again.
Cool. I'll get a cleaning rod.
Oh, it did extract that time, though.
So how did that feel compared to the first time?
Probably about 20-25% less recoil.
Which is kind of what they advertise, yeah?
Right.
And the group looks a little better.
A little better.
Yeah, because the Luce was pretty much all the target.
Shoulder to shoulder last time.
And it's constrained a little bit, but the controllability is what we're talking about here.
Yeah, it did not punch me in the shoulder the same way. Mm-hmm. Like last time shooting that stuff, I felt it after 5 rounds. I would not want to shoot too much of that ammunition.
That's part of the challenge with shotgun is the fatigue, right?
Right.
So the next ammunition we're going to try is the Winchester XX. So this is the Winchester XX, which was actually interestingly more expensive than the Federal Flight Control, which performed amazingly. But again, you're going to test this to see how much it feels different in terms of perceived recoil and also how it looks on the target. And it died. All right, we reset the target. You're going to get that one more round off. That definitely patterns better than the Luce.
Yep.
But this also looks tighter than when we started without being Vang Comp too.
And this is comfortable enough now you could shoot it all day.
You were going quite fast with that.
Yeah.
Interestingly, this stuff recoils less than the Luce does.
I don't know what powder load they're using that Luce. That Luce is pretty stout stuff.
All right, so the next one is the really good stuff, which I think we're going to be amazed by the performance of, which is the flight control. Let's go get it. So the flight control is amazing anyway.
Right.
Again, more controllable with the Vang Comp system.
Yeah, recoil is definitely less, and I think if you're going to shoot a lot of ammo through it, you'd really feel a difference.
Which you recently did the High Desert 3 gun, and you were saying the shotgun is the most fatiguing gun of all.
Yeah, I mean, if you shoot more than like 2 tubes through it, you start getting worn out, right?
Totally. So this makes a big difference.
Yeah, the recoil going in your shoulder is quite a bit less than it would be without it.
But on top of that, the groups shrink, and you can run it faster. So the Federal Flight Control, I think we can agree on this. That thing, even without being Vang Comped, was so good that it was just amazing.
Right.
Yep. But all of these tightened up anyway.
Yep.
So in general, what's your thoughts now that you're running this thing? I mean, this is like one of the cheapest shotguns on the market with Vang Comp's magic run on it. I think this thing's performing incredibly well.
Well, it's nice to be able to have the before and after, because the 590A1 that was factory done by Vang Comp, we didn't have a before on, right?
That's true, we didn't know.
So the before and after here really shows the difference of how effective the Vang Comp system is. The only downside to having it done is the time that you're without the gun, and depending on their workload, it could be, you know, a few months for you to get your stuff back.
Sure, and it is slightly louder.
Right.
Because it does increase, that being poured, it just adds to the volume of the gun, but it's still not excessive. It's not like shooting a 5.56 or something.
Yeah.
So it's really, and the thing about this is, this is just a Maverick 88, but a shotgun's kind of a shotgun as a shotgun, and by doing what they do, they can take any shotgun and elevate it to something that's really effective.
Exactly.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's why I'd reiterate, like, if you have a gun, you want to send it a barrel, you're not using it actively, you know, who cares about the weight?
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely
send it in
true.
and forget about it. But they do have those factory options now for you to get a gun off the shelf with that system done to it.
Yep.
And I don't know, to me that just kind of makes sense. I'm impatient. I'd want to buy something and just have it right
Just
away.
buy to be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, if you don't have the money to buy the gun right out of the box, you can take an old Maverick 88 and slowly improve it over time.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what you're not seeing on this video. This gun is being min-maxed, and there's a whole nother series of videos coming. So don't ask questions, but we got optics mount, we got RMR, we got a flashlight on top of Vang Compton. That's a topic for a different video, but taking this Maverick 88 kind of to like the full extent of its possible capability.
You're spending all your XP upgrading it.
Yes. So this is going to be kind of a sacred relic at some point when we're done with it, and there's a whole series coming. But in terms of Vang Comp, I had never had a lot of experience with it, but now that I've had a before and after feeling, because I shot this one off camera, it's pretty magical. So I want to thank Vang Comp for doing this to this Maverick 88. And guys, if you have a Mav 88 or any other shotgun that you think you want to actually turn into something more effective, this would be good for hunting and for combat, right? Either or. Considering sending it over to them, and I want to thank them for doing this amazing work on this gun. And guys, if you like this content, please consider supporting us on Patreon. You keep this channel alive. We have no sponsors, no advertising dollars, make nothing from YouTube Red. All the ammunition we fired on this was because of Patreon supporters from viewers like you. Patreon.com/InRangeTV. Subscribe and share with your friends to defeat the algorithm. Thanks for watching.